You scared?
Yeah, terrified actually.
Yeah, that's scared?
My heart is like racing right now. All right.
All right, welcome to Youth Online. I'm Ryan and this is AJ.
Hey.
We're gonna talk about a few things, have some really spicy wings, and ask AJ some questions. So if you sent in some questions to ask for us to ask AJ, you're probably gonna hear those today. So let's get started. AJ, are you ready?
No, I'm terrified.
I don't think you can be ready for this. We went to the store and we got wing sauces ranging from 500 Scoville units to over 1 million. So the worst part of this is not going to be you eating these wings. It's going to be me trying to preach after eating 2 different types of ghost peppers. That's going to be what's great. I'm just going to be crying. People are going to think I'm passionate, but I'm not. I'm dying. So, anyways, let's get the first one.
Let's start this.
We got Frank's Red Hot.
Ryan, that's not the Frank's Red Hot.
That is not. I almost started with ghost pepper. This is Frank's Red Hot.
All right.
All right. Pro tip: don't touch your eyes after eating these.
Understandable. Good flavor.
Actually, it's pretty spicy.
Nice tanginess.
I am not prepared. I am not prepared for this situation.
Very enjoyable.
I'm so uncomfortable about the idea of licking my fingers on a camera. Like, you know that'll come back to haunt you. Like, that does not just stay online. Like, that one comes after you. So, yeah. All right, so, first question. You ready?
Yeah, hit me with it.
All right, so this isn't the first time you've had spicy food on a youth video.
Oh, definitely not.
Okay, tell us about the first time that happened.
So it was roughly about 2 years ago. I was planning to eat the hottest pepper in the world. I want to say it was probably the worst experience of my life. I was crying and eating ice cream during this video. Not Ryan, but Nathan, he was sitting there comforting me while stroking my head. Literally crying on this video from it. Worst experience.
So then you're telling me there's a video out there of you just crying while being held by Nathan.
And eating ice cream, yes. The worst experience.
Okay, we gotta find that. All right, second question. How many freckles do you have? And if you haven't counted, why haven't you counted?
So I've started counting before, started on my arm roughly. And once you reach like the thousands, you get really tired because that takes like roughly like a week.
We got time, count now.
Here, count with me.
1, 2. Okay, we're good. All right, that's enough. Okay, good. All right, so what I want to talk to you about, and I put all of my good stuff at the beginning so that I'm not dying while talking, is what to do in the middle of a crisis. What's gone on in the nation and across the world with this virus has changed the way we see other people and the way we see life. And it is, by every means, a crisis. In the book of Matthew, in chapter 26, Jesus is also in a crisis. He is facing the moments before he's arrested to be crucified, and he knows what's going down. So this section of the Bible, Matthew 26, verses 36 through 46, tells us how Jesus responds. And I think there's some things we can learn about how to respond to crisis from that. He goes into a garden to pray and be with the Lord. So the first thing that I want to give you as we go through 3 things to do when crisis comes is to draw close to God. Whenever Judas goes to lead the people to get Jesus, he goes to that garden. And the Bible tells us the reason Judas knew to go there was because Jesus went there regularly to pray. You see, the things that you do before crisis will follow you into it. Right now we're dealing with a lot of funny things where all the people who are like, I'm gonna get fit if I had time, have not done that. They have just eaten all of their snacks and 3 personal pizzas and stayed up late at night being like, is it still a personal pizza if I had 3? It's person's pizzas. Now I am as big as persons. Sorry. But in the same way, you see people all the time go, I would focus more on God if I had time. This is the moment where even though a bunch of bad things are happening, good things can still come from it. We have all the time in the world right now. This is the perfect moment for you to be growing your relationship with God. This is the perfect moment for us to know God on a more personal level instead of wasting that time eating all our snacks or scrolling on Instagram or TikTok forever. And so what I want to say to you is this. What you do before crisis will follow you into it. But the habits you develop in the middle of your crisis will determine how you come out of it. So even if you came into this thing not close to God and you're feeling further from God and lonely in whatever your crisis is, let me tell you, you can develop that closeness in the middle of it and come out in a better place.
That's good.
So the first thing that we can do in crisis is to draw close to God. You ready for your second wing?
Yeah, sure.
Like halfway through, there was no spice left, so that was easy. I'm not ready. This is pineapple habanero, so I'm gonna take the small one.
So I just want you guys to know we just went from Frank's Red Hot to a habanero pepper.
This is not spicy.
No?
This is delicious.
Yeah. There's like nothing to this.
No. This is great. Do we have more of these?
Probably, I think so.
That one's good. Also, just so y'all know, we have chocolate milk here, and we have a little bit of ranch. The ranch is if you just can't take it and you gotta tap out. That's how you lose. We got chocolate milk instead of regular milk, so we didn't confuse it with the ranch. Never done that before?
No.
Okay. That was great.
Yeah, that should have been the first one.
Yeah, no, that was easy. All right. So, here we go. You ready for your next questions?
Yeah, hit me with that.
All right. So, you're not originally from Texas, right?
I'm not. No.
Okay, where are you from originally?
I lived in Alabama for about 12 years, but I was born in Minnesota.
Okay. So, I have a picture. I heard that you did some acting in Alabama.
Yes, I
We're
did.
going to be showing that picture right now. You'll be seeing that right now.
Okay.
So, why don't you tell us about that? What was that about?
In middle school, I started to do plays in about 8th grade. Well, I started in about elementary. And in 8th grade, it was my first big production. I starred in the Aristocats. I'm telling you, fire play. Not even kidding. It's so good. Every play that I did, there was like singing involved. It was something else. I started in an Annie play as well. Something else as well. I mean, it was good.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so hold up real quick. This is the picture we're going to show, and just for all the
Which play
kids,
is this?
I just touched my eyes. Okay. All right. For all the kids, which play is this?
That I think that was the Aristocats.
All right, so there you go. A photo of AJ's first acting role.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Fold or crumple?
Ooh, crumble definitely.
Crumble?
No doubt. If you fold, that's just weird. You're just wasting time.
I mean, you're being more conservative with toilet paper, which is in short supply right now.
No, definitely a waste of time. You just got to go for it.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Well, that was disappointing in that wing of spiciness, but that's okay. That allows me to talk and not die. This next one we will die. It's just straight ghost pepper. Anyways, the second thing I want to give you guys that you can do to get through a crisis is to, in your prayer time, be specific, but be open to what God has to say. When Jesus gets in the garden, he is straightforward with his prayer to God and what he asks for. He prays for the people around him, and he prays for himself. But when he hears what God wants, he's more than willing to go, God, not my will, but your will. And that's so important because it's easy to say we trust God. And it's easy to believe that God knows better than us. But whenever we refuse to listen to God, we're actually saying either God doesn't know better or I don't trust you. So following God is totally dependent on your ability to truly believe he knows best and to truly believe that you're going to trust him in what he knows. It reminds me a lot of, have you ever been around people who are super opinionated on what they want, what they don't want to eat, but have no idea what they do want to eat?
Yeah.
You're like trying to hang out with someone, you're like, you hungry? You're like, yes, I'm starving. Like, what do you want? They're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then you give 1,000 options, and they're like, no. You're like, it always results in them saying like the first thing you said. They're like, how about that? You're like, I'm going to end your life right now. I think sometimes whenever we go to God in prayer, we're not specific. We're just like, God, I want things to be better. And in the book of Matthew, Jesus says, ask and you'll receive. So too many times we're going to God and saying like, God, I just want things to be better. And he's like, how? Like, give me some direction to help you. And we're just like, different, please. And God's like, how about this? And God starts moving things around in our lives. We're like, no, not like that. Let's be specific. Let's also be aware of the voice of God and truly believe that he knows best. Because sometimes when things don't go our way, we're quick to be like, I'm done, my life's ruined. Your life isn't ruined. God's just taking you somewhere different than you thought it would be. And he's faithful to restore things that are broken. So, thing one is draw close to God. Thing two is to be specific in your prayer, but be open to the voice of God. And now, ghost pepper wings.
We're jumping straight into it.
We're jumping straight. These look angry.
Yeah.
Look at those. Okay, so this is ghost pepper and blueberry. Let's go.
There's gonna be some interesting flavors.
This is not a good time.
Okay, let's do this.
It's subtle. It comes for you.
I feel like this is gonna be a punch to the face.
It's growing. I'm gonna eat the rest of this before I start to notice it.
It's there. But I'm here for it.
That's not a sound someone should make while being recorded. Okay, AJ. So, next question, you ready?
Yeah, hit me with it.
Okay. Do you regret changing your hair color a bunch?
Actually, no, I've always wanted. Give me one second.
Ooh, coughing, laughing. Okay.
So it's definitely something I've always wanted to do. And dyeing my hair from red to straight white, that was an interesting experience. Yeah.
I can't take a drink to relieve the pain because I'm laughing and crying.
So if you guys can't tell, my hair is actually brown now. So honestly, I kind of miss my white hair. Oh my God. But I get a lot of compliments on the white hair and the brown hair, so it's kind of good.
Okay. All right, next question. If you could be any woman in history, who would you be and why?
Wow. That's an interesting question. Out of all history, definitely my grandma. Best woman you would ever meet. Like, kindest, like she raised me and my sister, like from the, I was like 10, she was 11. Raised us all the way till like we were 18 and I moved out here to Texas. Definitely best woman you would have ever met. She's still here, but.
That's wonderful. My lips are burning. It's like my lips, and the top and the bottom of my tongue, and my whole mouth. Okay. Third thing, let's get it. Wow, talking hurts. And the air makes this worse. Like oxygenating the fire. Okay. The third thing is, in a crisis, don't do it alone. Jesus, when he went to the garden, took his 3 closest followers. He said, hey, come with me and pray for me for what's going on. And this is real quick, but here's the thing. In this season of life, it's so easy to feel alone. And that feeling is normal and real. But let me tell you what, the ways we connect have changed, but our ability to be together is not gone. There are still ways for us to connect with people. I know we have a girls' small group that meets online weekly. If you need somewhere to connect and you're a lady, guys, we're going to start doing some video game things where you can give us your gamer tag and we can hang out with you. You can interact with us online on Instagram and message us in your prayer requests, and we want to pray for you and be there for you. And also, all of your leaders love you so much. Message any of us on Instagram. We want to be there for you. We want to know you. We want to give you a way to connect. I want my lips to stop burning. So bad. It's so bad. Okay. But we're going to start doing more things that give you an opportunity to interact with us online. You are hurting, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm in so much pain right now.
We're still not even, we got to do the hottest one.
I know.
Okay. But we're going to be doing some more online experiences for you guys. We're going to be posting videos for Youth Online every other week, and we're going to be starting a podcast soon that gives you some opportunities to connect and feel close to us still. And we love you. We want to be there for you. Crisis comes. Inevitably, it comes. But when it comes, we need to draw close to God. We need to be specific in our prayers, but open to the voice of God. And lastly, we need to not do it alone. We love you. Don't do life alone. We're here for you. And finally, the last wing. You ready? This is
the last swing, so
we got to do the final dab. If you don't put extra hot sauce on a wing, like, you don't want to leave anything on the table. If you're trying to die, you're trying to die. Like, you feel? That's what I'm saying. That's a good dab. That is.
Hunter, here in a second, you're going to have to give me the rest of that chocolate
I
milk.
literally wanted to, like, shoot this back, but I was so sure it would go in my eye.
Okay.
All right. Cheers.
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 All right. Oh, that just squirted in my eye. I can't breathe.
This is not okay.
You good?
Okay. I'm actually okay now. I don't know how I'm okay. But I feel okay. This ghost pepper one was way worse. Oh no, there it comes. It's delayed.
Yeah. No.
Don't drink that ranch. I was totally joking. Do not do that. It's wrong. Don't do that. Okay, AJ. Last question. The last one.
Yeah.
You ready? Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
That's so gross. No, it's actually really soothing.
Last question. It's the apocalypse now.
Okay.
And I really thought the end of the world would have more leather, which is funny because, like, every end of the world ever, people are just like in leather and they're like dirty and grimy. But this is the cleanest we've ever been, and that's how the world's ending.
Yeah.
So, Dream Apocalypse crew. 3 people you either do know or don't know. Who are you taking?
Oh, do you know or don't know? I'll take Jaren. Jaren's a big guy. I feel like he'd defend me and himself pretty well. My grandma, a great cook. She'd cook anything.
Okay.
Oh, wow, third person. Who am I going to take? That's a hard decision now. Actually, honestly, I would take Ryan. He would entertain us pretty well. Yeah.
This is my only skill. Jared will
Only
keep us
skill.
alive. My grandmother will feed us. You'll make us feel less pain as we go slowly. He'll ease the pain. I would take Gordon Ramsay,
Oh, wow.
Bear Grylls, and Drake.
Okay.
That would be a group, wouldn't it?
I mean, the same thing
Like
as my
that.
group, but yeah.
All the same levels.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, actually.
Drake's the entertainment.
You know, that's wow.
Yeah, you feel that? You like that? Yeah. You mean compared to Drake? How's that feel?
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing that wrong if I'm saying that. That's not what I'm saying. Anyways, although I do want his watch collection very badly. Okay. Guys, thank you for joining us online. We love you. Please, if you are going through anything, reach out to us, message us on Instagram. We love you. AJ,
Yes.
anything you want to say to everybody as you're dying?
Yeah, like what Ryan said, like anytime you guys want to reach out to us, like we're always here for you guys. Like you can contact any of us. If you want to like reach out to a specific one of us, honestly text any one of us and we'll probably have each other's number. So
I love you guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.
see you guys.